I'm back.
I ask you forgive me, dearest.
All right, big boy. Calm down with the eye
Speaker's Fire
lasers.
said if you could
I'm
choose
stuck on
one
the
video
wall.
game logic ability in real life, would you rather have dodges with iframes or the ability to jump up walls by standing on impossible ledges?
Can you not be Jackie Chan? God damn. He's literally a Beyblade. What? What? He's a Beyblade. He just Beyblade, let it rip. And then just spun at me until I died. Hey. Video game logic ability to have would rather have iframes with the ability to jump up walls by standing on impossible ledges. So, you'd be shocked at how useless the last one would be. Now, if I have dodges with iframes, do I have to do a full forward roll? Like in Dark Souls? Or can it be like Night Rain Duchess, where all I have to do is just and that action gives me full iframes. Because if I gotta do one of these, we get a good angle there. I can't even tell if that's a good angle. That's a good angle. If I gotta do one of these, just to get like a quarter second of immunity.
Speaker's
While
Fire
I'm
said I'd
doing
say
it?
you could Bloodborne dodge, so aka a dash step.
That was smooth. Third is pretty smooth. But anyways. If it's Bloodborne dash step, oh, I would totally do that. So, I practice my footwork. We can do the back hop. We'd be having iframes for days, boys. We'd have iframes for days. Third would take that easy. Third is already perked into that. You'd climb Big Ben and be like, "You can't get me now, rioters!" Oh, let's put the camera back up. That is not up. There we go. Living coral wall, which is mainly farmland and hills. So you would take goat powers. It's not bad. If you could have one video game shop, IRL, where you could buy the items from that shop, what would it be? There's a few Ocarina of Time shops that are pretty good. Use the impossible ledge, but that also implies you could stand on ledges that are like 4 inches wide. I still feel like that's very limited usability, but like, it's for whatever you're gonna use it for, personally. Can you not be a bitch? You bitch! Can you leave me alone for 2 fucking seconds? No, Beyblade, let it rip. Thank you. Oh, wait. I used my muscle memory from when I had heal on Y plus up, and I haven't done that for like 2 years. Oh my god, I'm bad. Welcome in, Silvers, welcome in. How was your stream? What were you playing? Oh yeah, ramen set. Damn, now I want ramen. I gotta get some ramen. Would you rather be able to put things into a pocket dimension and recall later? Or would you rather the ability to control your own gravity? So you use it to fly, push, pull heavy objects. If you control your own gravity, you could also fly and use it to enhance gravity. And fly downward for a strike, and then have a punch with the force of 17,000 pounds. Now, your arm wouldn't survive that. But That's the difference. So you could also just throw shit. You could just throw things and then give them massive amounts of weight as you let go of them. And then this little rock, about this size, ends up weighing this as much as an SUV. Oh, my own gravity, not other things. Wait, let's scroll up. Maybe I misread that. Yeah, you said your own. That's interesting. Pocket Dimension's more utilitarian. You could put a fucking helicopter in there. Oh, I need to fly. I wish I picked that gravity power. Fuck that. I got a helicopter in my pocket. Boom. Pocket helicopter. Brought to you by Tylenol. Don't take Tylenol when you're pregnant. Do objects include people? Could I just have a pocket army? Get the boys in reserve in the pocket army. I did not press the heal button a third time, game, but thank you for walking me over. You have video game logic hammer space? Bro, you could have an arsenal with you. You could just be like, yeah, I've got 32 different rifles. I've got the Hampshire Twistbagger. Yep. I've got an ultra greatsword. God damn, that attack sucks. That's such a huge radius. I don't even think if you started running before it went off that you'd be out of it. If things are paused in time in the dimension, you could put people in there. It's not a reality marvel, so no ground. You might be talking about somebody else. Bring violence in Terraria. Where? What happened in Terraria? Thank you for that smithing stone. Talking to me about pocket army? About the people? Boy, I just put the boys in there and I go, you think I'm alone? You really think I'm alone? Bam! The boys. If like 8 dudes just show up all armed, you're like, you really gonna start shit? You punched me because you thought I was at the diner alone and you got 3 boys. Who's gonna get wrecked now? Oh, Macho Third could take 2 of you by himself. Yeah. The Randy Savage voice has cursed me now. When I flex and do the Randy Savage voice, which is part of the character, mentally, I feel like ripping my shirt off. But Twitch would be like, that man doesn't have a shirt on. We're gonna say he's banned because of auto detection. Banned! And it would be like a month ban. Unlike that lady who got a week ban for having sex on stream. I will always bring that up forever and eternity. There'd have to be error in the dimension or pause time. You could just ice somebody by putting them in the dimension, yeah. Yeah, but if we didn't let him pull that out of his head, we would just win. You can see his spine. You can see his spine through the skin.
Enough.
Ugh. There's actually an invincible character with that power. I think it's like Darkwing. It's Darkwing's apprentice or something. He will straight up put you in null space. You wretch! Let me summon Mimic here! That's gonna hit me. Mimic here! Mimic here! Mimic here, I believe in you. God damn it, that last slash has a weird angle. It looks like he's about to swing it out, and then he brings it up overhead because it's a feint, and then slashes from the other side. I hate it.
Speakus Fire said, would you rather be able to fast travel to places you've already been or fly at roughly 30 miles per hour? Fast travel isn't instant teleportation, but only an hour passes no matter the distance, but you don't experience that hour.
Here's what. Fucking fly. 100%. Like, otherwise you're just cutting out boredom time. Well, I'm driving somewhere. What happens if there's... So fast traveling still takes time. I'm assuming it's based on the time it took you to get there initially. Does it still take gas from your car if you drive your car? Does it... If there's a road closure, do you suddenly get taken out of fast travel and go, where the fuck am I? Shit! Wait, this is on I-20. There's a road closure? What the fuck do I do? I haven't driven anywhere in like 3 years. I just fast travel everywhere. Is this the... This is the gas, right? That's the brake. Fast travel is basically teleportation, but it takes an hour instead of being instant. Okay, so it's slow fast travel. Slow fast travel's up there, but I'd probably pick flight. Because I could use that in combat, and that is much faster than the human run speed. Somebody look up human run speed. Olympic male run speed. In the 100-meter dash, top speed sprint. That's top speed sprint. Right out the gate, you try to hit max speed. You try to keep your momentum. 23.3 miles per hour. I'd be able to move faster than Usain Bolt. And Noah Lyles hit 25 miles per hour in the 2024 Olympic final. So, like, you'd be flying faster than Olympic athletes can sprint at top speed. And that's just, you can do that whenever. Fly. 100%. In my opinion, I'd take fly for combat reasons, as well as helping others reasons. And you know, it'd be an interesting concept if everybody got one would you rather in their life, and it was like My Hero Academia, where the would you rather gives you a potential superpower. Get him, boy! Fuck, your attacks are so fast, even if I roll through one, I get hit by the other. Running away. Getting out of there today. Okay, I can run through that. You got him, Crystallion. I believe in you. You just fly to the U.S. That might take a little while at 30 an hour. At least you wouldn't have to deal with a ton of traffic. Ow. Yeah. The madness hit at the worst time. Does he do? I think he does increased madness in his second phase. By the way, this is one of the bosses people hate fighting the most in all of the DLC. This is pretty much in the top 5. The important part of saying roughly is that you don't have to take into account shit like wind speed. Just think of it this way. Let's say someone tries to mug you. Okay? And they have a knife. You just go up. What the fuck are they gonna do? No, seriously, what are they gonna do? They just see you go up. And they're like, huh? You pull out your camera, take a picture of them, and go, okay. Call the police. Hey, somebody just tried to mug me. I'm following them right now. You just follow them around in the sky. Oh, this bugger's running for his life. He's like, shit, there's a fucking dude who can fly. I need to get away. I need to hide. He's called the cops on me. Oh, God. You run up a cliff and keep running mid-flight while you watch them not realize there's a cliff. That would be hilarious. The hijinks would be unreal. If you could have the abilities of one game character.
Speakus Fire said, what is your favorite D plus to C rank power?
Ooh. Existing or that I've myself made up? Because unlimited mac and cheese is pretty powerful, but also only mildly useful. Can you not? This boss sucks AIDS. Limited mac and cheese is a B rank power, and you know it. Look, you can solve any crime with enough mac and cheese. Look, they're escaping. Suddenly, a wall of mac and cheese. 5 feet thick. Just fucking appears. Oh, look, there's a police chase going on. The suspect is going down the interstate at 200 miles an hour. You just get into a position ahead of them. Wall of cheese and mac. It's a nice soft cushion, and their car just right into it. You could make quicksand mac and cheese. You just make entire rooms filled with mac and cheese so nobody can escape. You create mac and cheese armor. Just giant noodle, giant noodle, giant noodle. I'm starting to see it now, Spike. Recover from tower and mac and cheese and let that go off. I mean, that would increase the property value. Let's not lie. Let's not lie. That would definitely increase the property value. Everybody with a brain likes some good mac and cheese. Not.
Run, bitch! Run!
Oh, you're a Beyblade! Beyblade, let it rip! I hate that. You say the ability to stretch your limbs like rubber, but only like 3 times their length at max. That's in a video game? Shit. What would be the best video game power? Power that's in a video game, or what character in a video game that you are playing? So it has to be the main character. Would you rather have the powers of? Technically, Goku is a character in a video game. In like 14 video games, the main character. I would totally pick Goku's powers. And, like, obviously they're not going to scale up to being able to snap a universe away. But, like, flight, shooting plasma out of your hands, ultra strength. It's like a weaker comic. Omnitrix from Ben 10 in-game, easy. Oh, shit, you're right. That's godlike power right there. Not even godlike. At that point, you are a god. He literally has an alien, for those who don't know. Ben 10 is a character from a show who gets this device called an Omnitrix, which lets him turn into any alien. And usually it has 10 of them unlocked in a series, and then he can unlock more when he comes into contact with that species or through other circumstances. There is an alien in, like, the second series. It's called Alien X. And it is literally just God. Like, you turn into this thing, and then you become part of a council now of 3, previous 2, who argue about things that could change in reality. They have very different viewpoints. So you try to come to a conclusion about what to change in all of reality. Okay, you are immune to damage. You could just be like, let's fix all of reality, okay? He later gets a powered up version of the Omnitrix, which just lets him, when he does that, just lets him do whatever the fuck he wants. Oh, you included series tie-in games. That was an easy answer. You're right. No tie-in games allowed. It can't be from an existing format or media. So you can't have a game of Ninjago. I know that's a show. But if it was a game before it was a show, that's a different circumstance entirely. I'll let you guys finish it. Yes! Okay, Mom, gotta catch 'em like the monks. It's gonna go kick your ass, Pokemon. Oh, this guy hurts. Get away. Mimic Tear survived. That's great, Mimic Tear. You didn't die. Omni Laser. Good? Focus up. ADHD down. I'm alive. Heal. That's a grab! I'm dead. I have my full health. Whoever gave me iframes, you're a beautiful bastard. Johnny, you beautiful bitch! Lord of Frenzied Flame, Mitra the Dick is dead! Most Pokemon and Mystery Dungeon games were before the shows, after all.
Speakus Fire said, can we also agree not a creature collector game because there's usually a literal god you can play with at some point?
You can't just be like, yes, Arceus, I caught Arceus, so Arceus, I have all their powers. No. Like, you could say Kratos, okay, from God of War. He doesn't have all of his godlike powers. I think he lost those and had the powers of a man. And said uses a lot of equipment. But he still has insane strength and durability. Yeah, what do I need? Let's look at my equipment. He still has godlike powers in the Norse Saga. Does he? Why does he use them? Thank you, Johnny. I was probably gonna die immediately after I got up from the grab. The grab, that saved me. The iframes right after that. The mystery dungeon quiz, you can get Mew after all. Wait! There's no way. Actually, I think this is true. Pokemon mystery dungeon quiz. How to get Mew. Damn it, I want to play Pokemon Mystery Dungeon again. Spike, you've brought this curse on me. I wish that game had multiplayer of some kind. Alright. But, I don't see it. I don't think that's real. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's not real. What mystery dungeon game? Come on. What mystery dungeon game? Pretty sure that's not real. If it was, some kid at the playground's gonna be like, "Ooh, this is awesome." Door 2. I beat you. Did I beat? I think I beat you. I'm pretty sure that I beat Mesmer. Then I beat him and I undid this, so I can go into here now. So we can technically go fight the final boss of the DLC. Do I want to? No. But we probably will. Let's actually go this way first. Let's go that way. Maybe
Phantom
get a
Du
couple more
5K
things.
said, I know it was a thing in Darkness and Time, I know. Pretty sure more of them too. And it randomly replaces one result.
Regardless, I do know you can get it in the Red Mystery Dungeon Rescue Team DX.
Speakus Fire said, I figured out the playable character to get the powers of full Triforce Ganon from Hyrule Warriors.
Oh. There's another way out. This isn't the right one. That is actually destructively powerful. Because the Triforce, correct me if I'm wrong, you can use the 3 pieces of the Triforce to get one wish and then it disappears, right? Based on the canon of previous games. Yeah, this isn't where I'm supposed to go. Also, ew, it's all tar. I need to get there, which means I need to come in from here. How do I get here? I forget. We're gonna look at the back of the storehouse first floor. Maybe I forgot it. I doubt it though. I don't remember going out through this method. It's probably on one of the higher floors that you just walk out to the back.
Speakus Fire said, incorrect. You don't only get one wish. It's just only ever used for at most one wish at a time. It's actually just reality warping magic.
So what you're telling me is you get at-will wish spell. Fun fact, there's a way to use the wish spell in D&D 5e unlimited times without major consequence. You just have to wait a little while. What I mean is, you make a simulacrum if you are a wizard. Have the simulacrum cast wish. then the simulacrum will take all penalties. Thus, you can make a wish that refines reality. But don't do this all the time or you'll make your DM mad. Unless you do it for like very basic stuff, like make a church here. I framed all of those somehow. Gib. Yeah, there's something around here. I know I have to go take on Gravity Boar Man. Once I beat him, there's like 2 or 3 Skadootroo fragments I can get. And that's before we talk about the finger upgrade.
Speakus Fire said the way I interpret the unclear lore is the Triforce of Power give you the energy to cast the magic, the Triforce of Wisdom gives you the knowledge to cast the magic, and the Triforce of Courage gives you the skill to cast the magic.
You can make your giant parasitic arm move through wall? That's disgusting. Ignoring you. No. No. No, that just brings me here. Fudge. Let's see if I can get a good viewpoint on where the back gate is. It might give me an idea of what floors I need to look at. Alright, so wall. Yeah, that's pretty high up there. That's pretty fudging high up there.
Speakus Fire said it's why Ganondorf is so dangerous with just the Triforce of Power. He's a mage that already has the knowledge and skill to cast complex magic.
I'm gonna guess it's 7th floor. 7th floorish. We'll go here and down, most likely. Ignore me, whatever monsters there may be. I need to go north. Get bonked! I should be using my other weapon for this. Oh, militia, chill. Yeah, but the Triforce is ridiculously powerful. I guess that would be the optimal choice, because then you could just use the wish to give yourself powers from other video games. Guys, ignore me. I'm just gonna go outside. Oh, not you.
Speakus Fire said, and it's why Link is just good at using weapons no one has ever heard of before. He just gets skill and is otherwise too dumb and has no magical potential to do fuck all else.
No, he has some magical potential in Ocarina of Time. After he's blessed by fairies. AKA, he probably has next to none of the magical potential. Though to be fair, we don't see the Triforce on Link in every game. It's north. It's down from here. It is nowhere near the 7th floor. I'm starting to think it's closer to the base floor. We did 7th, 4th. Let's go to 4th. It's closer to ground level. The 3 major players, Link is the only one that's a reincarnation of just a dude. While the other 2 are a demon lord and a goddess. Yeah, dude. Imagine how fucked you are in Legend of Zelda. Like, ah, yes. Just the reincarnation of a guy. Okay, what are your powers? I mean, I like sword. Is that it? I mean, kind of. Can you use a shield? I mean, yeah? Are you sure?
Speakus Fire said Link's power is almost quite literally that he's Batman.
He's broke Batman. Link's power is, and I quote, being broke Batman. There's something around here. There has to be. Hello.
Righteous tarnished. It's been so. There was once so. After Lord, it appears his body has been absconded and taken straight to kindness. Surely you recall that I once, after failing him in every regard, I'd do anything to make amends. What are the implications? Oh, what's this? Yes, even the truth was itself mere folly. As if using Lord Moog to gain entrance to the land of shadow were not enough, he plans to use his corpse as the vessel of his king consort. He has forsaken Lord Moog's soul. He desires only his empty shell. Beggars belief, but I'm afraid Tender Nicola fails to grasp the humiliation implied by this act. One thing is certain. My dear Lord deserved better.
Yeah, I totally didn't end your lord.
Given that I can hardly I am a warrior. Curse it all. I could spend the rest of my life honing my craft. The absolute Freya, by the she must be feeling the need to reaffirm her a true red mane she is. Righteous, could you please, thanks to you, yes.
I'm gonna hand her a letter.
Speakus Fire said, did you know there's actually like 6 different master swords in lore, and a master sword is specifically a type of sword first crafted by a master smith into a weapon called a white sword and then imbued with holy power.
I knew the last part.
I'm afraid I'm busy. Truly. From Sir Ansbach, on earth could it? Oh, yes. As the Festival of War concluded, but kindly Mikola wishes to revive it, which is fine, but I know it would pain old Jeren. But war, and certainly far endless war, to as befits General Rid. Thank you. Give my regards to. Tell him to face your bow would be fine enough.
Alright. We're gonna go back down here and talk to him. I was asked to go talk to the man.
Speakus Fire said 2 of them are like saber or rapier type swords.
So you're telling me that if Link had all of the master swords, he would be unstoppable. I'm assuming they don't all have the same special perk of shooting a laser when you're at full health. Can I squeeze through? I need to get on this side. Why do we have weapons of legend in mythology? Weapons that could produce flame. They could cut in twain a giant. So, mythology is based, in part, in folklore, but there's usually
Speakus
some
Fire
truth
said
to
one
it,
of the
or a
Master Swords
story.
is also called the Four Sword that you craft in Minish Cap that lets Link basically copy himself into 4 different dudes.
See, that's a cool Master Sword. Quadruple the dudes! And he's not here. Let's go up the ramp. Just need to figure out a way up there. Nothing I missed. Ignore that guy. Yes. No! I saw a door and I was like, oh yes, I found the place. It's right there. So, I do remember that we got 4 swords. It never really, or what was it, 4 swords of Minish Cap? No, I think it was 4 swords. And we never actually played much of it. And now that Nintendo's
Speakus Fire said the Master Sword in A Link to the Past lets you cast spells like Fireball, Earthquake, and Lightning Storm, aka Bombos, Quake, and Ether.
You're telling me a Link with all Master Swords would be godly powerful. Yeah, we should finish our 4 Swords Adventures quests in person one day, Spike. It must be done. 4 Swords. Totally couldn't end poorly. That is actually amazing for the Rodon fight, because he uses gravity, which is magic-based. And holy. That is probably the best talisman I could have picked up for that fight. If only I could figure out how to get out of this place. And north. Hey guys. You want to chill? You all look like you want to chill. If you don't want to chill, then we're going to play things my way. Open door. There's something I'm missing here. Guys, stop healing him. You heal him one more time, I will break his shins against your head. You bitch. We doing this? I want to need water. He also has blood flame. Don't remind me. I don't remember him using it very often, though. How often does he use it? They change his AI and make him use it more after they nerfed him? Because I remember he had enough sauce with his basic attack set. I'm gonna die. Follow me and you'll see a whole bloody atmosphere of death. I don't think that's hitting shit. Alright, guys.
Speakus Fire said technically speaking, one Master Sword is the Phantom Sword from Phantom Hourglass, which gives Link limited time stop.
That's ridiculous. Wait, they thought that the Master Sword that can cut Ganon, that has the power of shooting lasers when you're at full health, was anything near the power of time stop, I don't think they thought through the other iterations of the Master Sword's powers very well. Imagine just trying to compare the godlike powers to, I got a stick and it lets me summon the power to stop time. I got a stick and it stops time so I can cut bitches up all the time. I just rhyme time with time because I'm bad. Uh-huh.
Speakus Fire said, to be fair, the time stop fuel is the sand of hours, which is magical sand crafted from the life force of a dying god, and all of that sand goes back into the god at the end of the game.
God! Is that god the villain? Or is that god just like a neutral party? Or an assisting party?
Speakus Fire said that God is an ally.
Oh, okay. Okay, I don't know how to open this door, if that's even the door I need to open. Let's just look how to get to the boar fight. Wild Bull Rider. Commander Gaius. Okay, guys.
Speakus Fire said the life-sucking demon that stole his life force in the first place, however.
Hey guys, Adam Hart here. How to...
1 second. We're getting to this place. Nerd absolutely has to get this. Looks pretty straightforward so far.
Speakus Fire said, bro, I could tell you so much crazy shit about Zelda lore and it's not even confusing like Kingdom Hearts is.
Honestly, I think it's more confusing considering you have branching timelines. But that's just my personal opinion. Then again, Kingdom Hearts also does its own take on... No! Kingdom Hearts also does its own take on time control. Or time travel. Yeah, Kingdom Hearts, Dream Drop Distance is a game where suddenly, without any real implication, like any build-up, they're just like, yeah, we're gonna do the challenge of mastery for Sora and for Riku, so that they can become real Keyblade masters. And it's like 80 times harder than any challenge of mastery before it. They end up going through a bunch of worlds in the past. They get sent to the past to do this. Yes, going through time, that's just a normal occurrence in Kingdom Hearts. Okay. I think that's the Sunken Chapel. We'll just double check to make sure this is the right warp. It is not. Sorry if I don't respond in chat immediately. I'm watching a tutorial on how to get to the place I need to go to. There's so much hidden shit in this game. Doo-dah. Doo-dah. I need a list to keep me sane all the doodah day. You! You give me your balls. Give
Phantom
me your
to
punching.
5K said, what do you think of both Pal World and Nintendo are making a farming game?
I hate speed. Do you mean that they're both separately making farming games, or do you mean that the developers of Pal World and the developers, or sorry, and Nintendo are making a farming game together? This is a very important distinction.
Phantom to 5K said both are making their own farming game.
Oh, it's probably more of Nintendo's bullshit shenanigans, where Nintendo goes, Pal World's doing this. I need to screw them over. Next, you're gonna see that they both released the game on the same day, and that this development of this game is just for the Nintendo to release this on the day that Pal World releases their game, so that Pal World doesn't sell as many copies. You have to remember, Nintendo is ran by spiteful, bureaucratic dicks. They don't really care about games being fun as much as making a profit. Now, they still make some good games.
Speakus Fire said the timelines aren't even as bad as people say they are. It's literally just the timeline continuing from the future section of OOT, the timeline where Link grew up after being sent back in time, and the timeline where Ganondorf wins.
One second. One moment. Then we run to this dude. It's a random soldier of flame of Vesper. There should be a way out of here. Don't you do it! I said don't you do it! Alright, we're going this way. Alright, we're gonna pause the tutorial for a bit. Anyways, they're making their own farm games. Meh. Well, you also have to remember that there's a branch of different timelines, and these timelines also have different circumstances. Because there are timelines, it now confuses which world belongs to which timeline, and what series of events on each of these timelines matter. Zelda's a dumb bitch for sending Link back in time after the events of OOT so that he can experience being a kid again. Because now everybody he knows is fucked. He has to go back to being alone with no one. I guess except for child Princess Zelda. Alright.
Speakus Fire said also the Pokemon farming game has you playing as a Ditto and copying the powers of other Pokemon while looking like an accidentally creepy human. People probably tried to design to be cute.
That is them straight up saying that Pal World copied Pokemon, and now that Pokemon's making a copy of a farming game for Pal World. This is them using underlying tones to set a message. might have Vespa fire, but I have blood flame. Gib. Carrion thrusting shield.
That's an intelligence shield.
Yeah, we know. I don't like it. Video game companies, if they decide to throw their weight around to destroy upcoming competition just for the sake of shitting on them, it never ends good. This is gonna ruin Nintendo's image, which is already down in the gutter. Nintendo recently went to patent law offices and went, okay, so mods aren't video games, so we should be able to patent mechanics from mods and then use them against mod creators. Because Nintendo is terrible. You know, there are a lot of video games that started off as mods. Oh shit, fuck ball. I'm near the Dear Dukes, the Freya warp, aren't I? Talk about Petty. You've not seen Petty until you've seen Nintendo. Now,
Speakus Fire said Palworld is doing something Game Freak and Nintendo would never touch at the very least, making a dating game.
So here's the thing about Nintendo. Nintendo will do whatever it can to protect its IP, even when there is no reason to. Nintendo, they have straight up publicly said that they love when their fans make fan games. And then they will turn around and their lawyers will sue the shit out of anybody who makes a fan game and does not make a penny off of said fan game. Look at Pokemon Uranium. They got nuked because a new Pokemon game was coming out near the release time of Pokemon Uranium, and they did not want their numbers, their profits to go down. Play Fox made an Earthbound mod before he made the Undertale series. Yeah.
Speakus Fire said Nintendo loves fans making fan games specifically because they can make money from suing them, obviously.
I don't think they make money from suing them. They give their lawyers something to do, which we're probably getting paid anyways. This and the whole patenting mechanics of video games thing is destroying the video game industry. Imagine if you gave a AAA game developer the ability to go out to a normal game dev and sue them because they were making a first-person shooter. Let's say Call of Duty, the devs of Call of Duty, just went out and sued Doom's creators, wasn't that Bethesda? I can't remember. Isn't Bethesda who made Doom?
Phantom 5K said I recall they have over a dozen lawyers hired on Teta Inner to be on standby for any suitable lawsuit targets.
Yeah, it's just ruining the industry. Now, Nintendo just got a patent approved in the US where video game mechanics involving the summoning of creatures are now patented by Nintendo. So if summoning a creature has been around since like the 90s. Dragon Quest did it, where you could summon a creature. Dragon Quest Monsters did it, back where you could just summon a creature in the middle of a battle. And they're like, we have the right to prevent anybody from using this ability in video games. Okay, we were the ones who did it first, because the people who are in charge of the patent offices are either bribed or they do not research any of these topics. It is disgusting. Yeah. Nintendo, you do not need a roving team of lawyers just to make it so that you don't 1 second. Okay, that's where I'm at. You don't need a roving team of lawyers just to make it
Phantom
so
Du 5
that
case said
any
turns out the specifics
individual
of its use case
who makes
doesn't
a-
affect every single summon, but does affect every single RTS.
whatever. You don't have to have a roving team of lawyers to fuck with anybody who has any game mechanics whatsoever that have appeared in any of your games before. Because at that point, you could say, oh yeah, health bars. We did health bars. So we're going to make a video game patent
Phantom
regarding
Du 5
having
case
a
said,
health
well,
bar.
every RTS with attack move
Oh,
commands.
now every game with a health bar, that they need to be sued by
Speaker's
Nintendo
Fire
for
said a
breaking
week
patent
before
law.
that patent was approved, the head of the patent office was seen having dinner with a Nintendo rep.
Are you joking, or is that a serious statement? Because I wouldn't be shocked. It's corruption. That's what it is. It's corruption. It's a large video game
Speaker's
developer.
Fire said this is a serious statement.
Yeah, it's a large video game developer going over talks to make sure that they get something they want, which is not legal. They have no legal standing to do so. Which screws over everyone else in the industry. Imagine, now, if I make a video game where you summon a creature, there is a potential lawsuit that I could get from Disney. Let's say I wanted to make a video game where you could summon monsters from your fucking smartphone, like in Devil Survivor. But I was like, you know what? Let's not do smartphones. Let's do scrolls. Let's say you bind them to a scroll and you whip that out, and everybody can have one creature in reserve summon in a scroll at any time. Pull that bastard out, and you fight with them in a tactical RPG format. Nintendo comes in and goes, "Excuse me? You just stole our mechanic. That is patented, and now we're going to sue the living shit out of you, lock you in legal fees for 5 years, and then squeeze every last creative bone in your body until there is nothing left but sorrow, despair, and pitiable amalgamy. Because we don't give a shit about anyone else. We just want to fuck over any possible competition in the video game industry."
Speaker's Fire said, funny enough, wasn't that the exact concept behind the creature
Yeah,
collector we were starting to design was scrolls?
Exactly, Spike. Sorry. Yes, Spike. That is exactly what I meant. I was annoyed, so I was going with the sarcastic route. Yes, that is exactly what I meant. But that could be easily enough subverted. But the point here is, Nintendo should not have this ability to make it so you cannot summon a creature in a video game, especially since they didn't invent the mechanic. I very much hope that this is looked into. And that we get corruption charges brought against these people. And possible treason for working with a foreign government to stop the creation of products in the United States based on a lie. A known lie. So butthurt. Calm down, Bats. Literally, Dragon Quest Monsters, which Akira Toriyama did a lot of the designing for, did this shit long before Nintendo ever got involved. Summoning monster. We own the right to that. Bro, Dragon Quest did it. Dragon Quest Monsters did it. I'm sure there were games before that who did it. But we patented it. You have to have creative... You have to have a creative work that had that feature before any else. Before you have the ability to patent it. But we're just going to bribe the individuals involved in the patenting process so we can get what we want. So nobody else can make good games anymore with interesting mechanics. Fuck you. See, I get $20 million. It becomes very apparent very fast that bullshit like this shouldn't slide. Third lobbies for the video game industry to not be fucked by the video game industry. So that indie devs can go and make video games without Nintendo shoving an entire semi-truck up their ass. Look, you wish Nintendo had the same fate as Lego, where they lose the lawsuit because there were already too many copies of the same game mechanic. There are too many!
Fire said companies hate good games. Good
So
games
it
mean
better
companies
happen.
have to try instead of making money by rubbing their ass against paper and calling a skid mark a design.
Yeah. And that's why Call of Duty has not really had any effective changes, but still gets a new game, what, every 2 years, every year? Are they on Black Ops 7? Is that the latest Call of Duty? Black Ops 7? See, the reason that a lot of video games just don't feel the same anymore, there's a few. One, because we've played more, our tastes have developed. Two, because we don't have innovation in video games anymore. Hollow Knight Silksong is innovation. I will say that much. They have innovated in Hollow Knight Silksong, and they had a 3-person team spend, what, 7+ years? And turn something that was supposed to be DLC into its own game that is really good. That AAA game development companies complained about and paid the video game news article writers to write about. They paid them to write about how it wasn't right that they made such a good game on such a small budget and it's losing other people jobs. And other industries do the same shit. People do this in the stock market. Hedge funds will pay people to write these shitty articles that say, this stock is terrible, with very little proof, or they will make up shit. They intentionally lose people money when what should be considered fraud. They only revived the Metroidvania genre twice. Yeah! Single-handedly. Team of 3 revived a genre. You know what Nintendo does? I'm gonna patent everything under the sun because nobody can make a good game. We can make pretty good games. We'll add 1 or 2 things. We don't want to actually work at having an amazing conceptual design because then we have to put more effort and more process into it. We have to use more design and creative talent. To be fair, Nintendo is one of the companies that does make pretty creative games. I will not lie about that. But then they turn around and then they shit in every other game developer's mouth by doing this patent shit. And the Lord of the Rings, Shadows of Mordor? I can't remember what the name of the game was, where they had the rival mechanic, where anyone in your army could suddenly, or the enemy army could have a rival tag applied to them, and then can show up in special cutscenes.
Because Fire said so. What you're saying, Fist, is that we just need a third person who actually knows coding, and then we're golden.
Oh, I know like 4 of those. Don't fall. Don't yeet me off, please. Thank God. Technically speaking, and realistically, we need 1 person for the artwork, 1 person for the coding, and then we could storyboard. Yeah, you should not allow anybody to just kill off an industry by making patent laws repeatedly from bullshit nonsense. Oh yes, we invented summoning when it's been done in probably 100+ games. So this should be patented so that nobody else can do it ever. But summoning is in Dragon Ball Z, in all the Dragon Ball Z games that you summon Shenron, or that you bring in an ally. You could summon in, what is it? What's the name of the game?
Speakers Fire said hello.
In a couple of vet games
I
know.
am concept art guy.
Yeah, I know, shush. But you would have to put into effect different animations. So unless you're willing to animate, we would need another person.
Phantom Du 5K said Shenron wouldn't count because he
You're
isn't
right,
involved in
but
attacking.
all of the summons in Final Fantasy X and Final Fantasy 12, I believe, I can't remember if there's summons in Final Fantasy 11. I didn't get that far in that one. Dragon Quest monsters, Dragon Quest, whatever the one was where you can summon monsters you've defeated. Technically speaking, Armored Core, you can summon robots. They're drones that shoot lasers to attack your opponent. Would that count too? Methinks it would. Methinks Nintendo would, if they had a beef to pick with Armored Core, would go, government, we need to sue him. And yes, the reason why I do this in such a memey and weird antithetical, or not antithetical, exaggerated way is because that's how I see it. That whenever Nintendo does this lawsuit shit over a patent for a mechanic in a video game that has existed for ages, like the writing mechanic they had a patent on writing mechanics for monsters. You've been able to ride monsters in, or not monsters, creatures. You've been able to mount and ride creatures in a plethora of games. There have been dragon games where you mount your dragon and ride off on it. You can do it in Worm Unlimited, an old-ass game that has existed. You could fucking mount a bull and a troll, a dragon, and fuck off and do whatever you want on them. Have them attack monsters, etc. You can mount in Monster Hunter Stories. Technically, Monster Hunter Stories was, I believe it was made from the... Monster Hunter Stories. It's developed by Capcom and Marvelous. And published by Nintendo for the Nintendo 3DS. It's also on Steam. Yeah. Your monsters can attack. You can summon them, they can attack. That means League of Legends would be boned. There are multiple League of Legends characters that their whole gimmick is they summon a creature or a totem to a location which attacks anything that comes into range. We're going down that way. I just haven't killed everything over there. This is a huge logical fallacy, and it's just getting worse. No one needs to stand up to Nintendo. Like, it needs to happen. It's not a want, it is a need. Because otherwise this will become a common-rooted problem that will rot the video game industry.
Speakers Fire said, let's be real, League or Legends isn't a major loss. The worst part of that one getting fucked would me THA cancer would spread.
No, it's not a major loss, but it's still a reason why this can't happen. It has existed long, these games have existed long before these patents. There's no reason for it. For the patents, that is. That's the fucking door. There's no reason for these patents. Nintendo should not have any claim to these patents. And if somebody can't make a game where you can summon monsters because Nintendo lied in order to get patentability and can lie with plausible deniability, oh, our lawyers didn't know that this gaming mechanic didn't exist. I'm sorry, we'll fire them. Oh, so you're going to change the scope and field of an entire industry? The entire gaming industry? Just because you wanted to fucking lie and you knew it was a lie. But did so with plausible deniability. Fuck you. Fuck you, Nintendo. Have mercy for the spirited away shamans. Gameplay mechanic concept should not be able to be patented. Exactly! Especially since games have existed for this long. Now, I do honestly believe trademarking should exist. Trademarking. So that somebody cannot make a Pokemon game and say, hey, look, I made a Pokemon game. I'm going to sell this online. They shouldn't be able to make a game where you use Pokeballs to catch pocket monsters and just not call it Pokemon. Trademarking is fine because trademarks are based on full designs, not mechanics. Exactly! Patenting mechanics is the dumbest shit ever. Alright, how do I kill this guy? I know I cannot use the drill dough. He's weak to holy. He's good against slash. He's good against slash, bleed, and frostbite. Oh boy. But he has he has 0 fire damage negation. I can use this. He's 20 pierce. We could do this. We could do this. But what's your opinion on that? What's your opinion on the ability of companies to patent game mechanics? I don't think I've heard you talk about it. Yeah, some bullshit. He's fast as hell and has a lot of AoE. Yeah. So we're gonna get on horse after summon. Ow. That still hit. Hi, Mimic Tear, are you awake enough? You gave me 1 HP, you bitch! If riffs were patented in songs, there'd be like 12 songs. Bro, imagine patenting notes. Bung. Oh, you know, that's used in 3 different existing songs. So, that note on a guitar, not allowed unless you pay a $50,000 fee to put it in your music. The fuck do you mean? Boom, 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 boom. That's
Speaker's Fire
$400,000.
said, remember when the Fine brothers tried to trademark the word react?
I remember this. Yeah, each time it's in a song. Each time. Bruh. Oh, I wanted to jump over you. Fine. We battle like men. You hit me with your back foot after I rolled through you. He did it again. This is probably the hard. Why didn't it summon Mimic Tear earlier? I thought I pressed the buttons to summon Mimic Tear. I did summon Mimic Tear. Where the fuck is Mimic Tear? What happened to Mimic Tear? Damn it. Alright, let's look this up. Who's in charge of patent law? How... Who signs patents into existence? In the United States, patents are not signed into existence by an individual. Okay, the USPTO, a federal agency with the Department of Commerce. USPTO. Patents and Trademark Office. The new director? As of September 22nd.
Speakus Fire said in lore Commander Gaius is Raiden's main rival.
Rajon's main run. I thought he was also his teacher. Two days ago, a new director of the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office came into existence. Somebody got the job. There's got to get rich and then just start going out there and standing up for game devs so that they, small game devs, so they don't get fucked over by fake ass patents. There are a ton of other games like Pokemon, exactly, and they're at Pal World, which does not even have the same concept design. Okay, 3D World, you can catch pals, whatevs, but it's not like a turn-based RPG. A lot of the pals, pretty much all of them are based on real-world creatures or creatures of mythology. Or they're just, if they don't fall into those categories, they are made up. Made the fuck up. There's no Elite Four. Yeah. The ones that people are like, these look almost identical to the Pokemon. They are obviously just stolen. Bro, those are made off literally, it's like Lucario. It's like, that is it. What's it called? I can't remember. It's what's the... Yeah, based off of Anubis. So Lucario is fairly based off of Anubis. There's another Pokemon, or there's a Pal in Pal World that has a similar design. It is based off of something in the real world. Like, this can't exist. This looks like our thing. Bro, it's literally came up, it came into existence from inspiration from something in the real world. What do you mean? Just after Power World, pretty much, just because Power World was popular and an actual threat to their number going up. Yeah, I was really looking forward to playing the new Pokemon game as well. And I just don't want to support Nintendo at this juncture. Because Nintendo is effectively a corporate monopoly. I can't jump over the wall. More. I think we need a shield for this fight. I hate this mode. That was half of my health, and that was not instability damage. Imagine a timeline where Sega won the console wars. I don't know, Sega might have eventually turned into Nintendo. Come on, big boy. Hey! Commander guy is dead. Is CC not working? Looks like we need to restart CC.
Speakus Fire said Legends ZA was going to be the final chance I was going to be giving Pokemon to make a decent game. Then they locked megas behind paid DLC they've already announced and locked even more megas behind battling online competitive sweats.
I think they're trying to make the competitive market for Pokemon larger because they know there are a lot of people who like competitive Pokemon. Yeah, I think battling another person in Pokemon is fun. But I also know that there are that Pokemon is not balanced whatsoever. Literally, you can use one Dragon Dance and then you can have your Dragonite sweep an entire opposing team if they are made up of 99% of all of the Pokemon. It's not an exaggeration either. Not all the megas are locked, but there are definitely ones that are behind paid DLC. That they're ones they've already announced. They're megas they announced before the game even came out. I'm gonna wait. If Legends ZA turns out to be fucking phenomenal, that's the only way I'll buy it. It has to be goddamn phenomenal. People have to say it's the best Pokemon game that has been made. Especially after all this patent bullshit that Nintendo's doing. They're still gonna get random kids to buy their games, and the parents of those kids will buy them their games, not knowing what's going on. But people who pay attention to the video game industry, they are going to lose them. To be fair, those starters never had megas initially. Initially in X and Y, you get your starter, then a little while later you get a starter from Generation 1, and then you use that Generation 1 starter, it gets its Mega Evolution Stone. Let's turn crowd control on. I'm done with the DLC concepts.
Actually, the DLC, that has a bunch of these cool things that are unlocked. These cool legendaries that are like really overpowered and broken, and like a bunch of stuff that you have to have the DLC in order to have fun playing the game.
You don't have to pay extra to unlock features of the Pokemon you already have. Yeah. I hate DLC as a concept. Now, if you have so DLC as a concept, I hate it, but if you have a game, and in this game, you have, let us say, the game ends, and you release a DLC, which is the game in content. It has a full game in content just for the DLC. It's a bunch of cool new shit. It is literally like buying another game, but cheaper. That is when a DLC is justified. I had fun with the DLC of Dark Souls. DLCs usually don't really get me that excited. Gen 8's DLC was pretty much a ripoff, in my opinion. The only cool thing was the Dynamax Adventures. And they could have been done better, too. You have to play ranked during specifically online season to even be able to consider it high enough rank to be given.
Phantom de
Mega
5K
Stone
said
for some of
unless
them.
that DLC is a week or month after release, then it's cut content.
Fuck. I was pretty sure there was a way over this way. Pretty sure there was a gate. That is it. Have you kept up to date with BL4? I don't even know what BL is. What is BL? Tell me and I might have. I just might not know the acronym. It's also time locked where you can only earn Megastones for Calistars during specific time windows. Oh, God. Are we sure this isn't like an in-game non-competitive thing? Borderlands 4. I have not kept up on Borderlands 4 at all. Okay. I'm not a Borderlands guy. You could tell me that that game has giant boobs that are flung around by a helicopter, and the boobs themselves are sentient. And I could not argue that that is real or not. This is the entire reason I came here, by the way. This is a huge buff. I'm pretty sure I have enough scattered tree fragments now. Now I want to get over here and get the HP flask upgrade. And I want to get over here and do the same on this one. Alright, Randy Bitchford keeps blaming players for having shit PCs, which they don't, and can't run the game. It's the customer's fault, not poor optimization. On your PC, we don't get 50 FPS. You far surpass recommended. Heavy memory leaks too, and yet it's somehow all the customer's fault. Yeah, it's like the Todd Howard syndrome, where he blamed everybody for Starfield being shit when there was nothing in the game in a large, vast areas where they could have put content. There was just empty worlds with no one on it. If game developers do that, they are shit. In the case of this, not optimizing a game, not compressing data to where the game isn't like a 200 gigabyte download. Bad. Very bad. Not solving issues in optimization, which cause memory leaks, cause graphical errors, not running the game, testing it, and making it so it's compatible with everybody's graphics card. I know it takes a lot of work, but that is a standard on online gaming. But they canceled the Switch release because of optimization. You have to have Nintendo Online to have a chance to earn the Mega Stone and the time events, so you would have to buy online for multiple times. You see, on the bright side, logistically, how much do you have to do to get these Megastones? You have to win like one online match? Because I could probably do that. Hell, I could probably win 10. I could probably get into the top 50% of players. Actually, a lot of kids who play this game. Top 90% of online players. It's a chance to earn the Megastone via online competition. See, I'm one of the people who would still be able to get these Megastones if I got the game. Because I have Nintendo Online for Smash Bros. And other things. Even though I should cancel my online subscription because I haven't been able to get Porter in for Smash Bros. Or do any Nintendo Switch Online stuff for a while. Do they say how high in the competitive rankings you have to get? Is it like top 10%? I could do top 10%. There are other kids who play that game who'd be like, I want Mega Greninja. That would be awesome. And then I will crush their dreams if I have to, under those circumstances. Who the fuck knows how high you have to rank? Well, it doesn't matter anyways, because I'm probably not buying that game. Not unless it comes out as the best Pokemon game of all time. Or that, like, a obscenely good one. I don't know how to get... Well, actually, let's clear that. Wait, there's something further back here that I missed. I bet you there's an item back here. Let's go. Let's figure it out. You already pay for online via buying the game and paying for internet. Yeah! Nintendo's had subscription base for that for ages, though. The only good thing with online is that you can play old Nintendo games. What I mean is, aside from online functionality, you get access to Kirby, to Dragon Warrior. Not Dragon Warrior, it was, fuck, I can't remember it. Breath of Fire, you get access to Breath of Fire in Breath of Fire 2. Not Breath of Fire 3, though, when the games start getting real good, and not old-timey RPG good. It's like Twitch giving the chat. Sorry, it's like Twitch giving the chat for free, but you gotta sub for the video. Gaming industry is dying. Boys, we need to fix this. We need to revolutionize the gaming industry. And not through AI bullshit. Why do you think... Well, the funny thing about indie games is there's just not enough people who can develop them. Otherwise, I play a lot of them, but there's not a lot of indie game developers who play make the stuff I want to play. Steam Deck doesn't have, because it's a handheld PC and it's not a console. I'd say the Steam Deck is both. The funny thing is, the Steam Deck is one of the most commonly modded items to play emulators on, from what I'm aware of. The Steam Deck, encouraging piracy. Okay, there's nothing behind here, unless there's a secret way out of the mansion. Anyhow, how do I get there? I go through here. So I go to Dragonlandia, and then I go out this way. And I think that gets me into Fingerland.
Speakus Fire said you get there from the beach.
Do I actually? Wait. You could be right. You might be right. It looks like I could also get there based on the map from Dragonland. If we didn't have Steam, the gaming industry might just be lost. Think about this. Steam is a platform where you can get really good deals on a lot of these games. Gaben has saved gaming. And Steam support's great. They let you get refunds on the games you've ordered, as long as you haven't played them for, what, more than 2 hours? I thought about getting a Steam Deck. Was the main reason you have it is because you have a laptop. I might have to get a Steam Deck at some point. Unfortunately, Nintendo is not doing so hot. You know, I love how I can do a pretty good Mario voice. Honestly, if I have some time to practice it, I'd say a really good Mario voice. But I absolutely destroy every chance I would get at getting a Nintendo-based voice acting line. or voice acting gig because I constantly shit on Nintendo because they constantly do gummy crap. Alternate universe where Third wasn't so invested in the gaming industry. Third makes $500,000 a year doing voice lines. Nah, we need somebody to fight for the consumers and for the small fish in the industry. Maybe I should take up that mantle soon. Third's got to get rich first. That way he has time and resources. Team support, if your account got hacked, they would assassinate the guy and send me a video along with resetting your password. Yeah. They're just that good. They're just too good. Alright, we're in position. Give us the signal. We're ready to take the shot. Yeah, and look, Steam Deck runs 98% of what's on Steam, which includes some really, really ridiculous games that take a lot of resources. And then you get the Nintendo Switch, which can't run the newest Pokemon game. Hold on. I'm pretty sure it was just because of optimization issues. The last Pokemon game was kind of looking like a Bethesda game, not gonna lie. Don't shoot. Okay, as long as you don't do the one laser which locks me in place, and then you teleport to me to Super Nuke. For one time, my PlayStation account got hacked. Here's what happened. We got hacked. I had my original email address. Okay. I hate these guys. I didn't even hear that thing. Can I leave, please? I still had access to my original email address, which the account was on and everything. I tried to change my password so I could log in. And then I have to sit on there with PlayStation support for like 5-6 hours. Got nothing out of it at all. And I couldn't even talk to a person. That's how bad it was. I could not get in contact with a person, with a people. It was not gonna happen. I couldn't even get to a call center. It's just robot responses. Oh shit. If I get farther away, you're gonna do your one attack. And we don't like teleport worms. We gotta go there. Try to contact Sony about your TV. Sony TV randomly turning off halfway through a show. Did you get in contact with a person? 'Cause I'm pretty sure that Sony's a fucking shell corporation, and that they use more that they use shell corporations so that nobody can get in contact with them, but they can hold possible deniability with a lot of issues. Went through 8 options, eventually told via recorded message to visit the website. And it pretty much had you do the same thing. Looping eternally. Okay.
Oh boy, Sony.
This is actually like the only one of these I need. How much of an increase is this thing? Crimson Sea Talisman +1! 30% buff to HP restored. That's actually not bad. Right now, I'm sitting at having to use 2 flasks to heal most of the time when I get hit twice. Or like once with some bosses. You're basically losing any games to actually fucking play that fits your taste of RPGs, believe it or not. You don't actually like Souls games, you just play them. Souls games, I like Dark Souls 1. I like Dark Souls 1. I knew I had to play Elden Ring. I liked Elden Ring. Dark Souls 2 was fine. But there's a problem with Elden Ring that they don't even take themselves seriously. They're just like, guy with sword. Doesn't even swing the sword, just kind of turns towards you. I just took half of my health bar in damage because he looked a different direction. Oh boy, this is so invigorating. This is fun gameplay. We need better games. Play Souls games because part you like is figuring out how to cheese them. You're not a challenge gamer. Yeah, I agree. Souls games, it's all about logic. You are given a set of tools. You have to figure out how to use them to get through the game. Your tools can differ depending on what actions you take throughout it. There should be another passage like right there on the right side, and I can get the other one. Yeah, that's most of the reason I play Souls games. I also like watching people play them. I, believe it or not, don't play games all the time just because they're hard. Sometimes I like a challenge, obviously. But I don't only play games because they're hard. Or third isn't just batshit crazy all the time. Oh, it's a door, what do I do? Shit, I actually thought that would work. Me. Okay, well, third is bad. Oh, I don't know what the heck's going on. I could have sworn that when you get into this area, you can turn right, go through a gate, and then just go over to that other fingerland. You sound dumb as you play them because you're actually pretty good at them in PvE, but you don't enjoy the act of playing them. Yeah. Most of the fun for me in a Souls game is co-op, so I'll make characters to help people through them, or to play co-op with them, and then I'll just sit there and giggle the crap out of my lungs as I see them get absolutely wasted. I don't know where to go. I want to go here. There's like 2 or 3 sentinels. I think there might actually be a third one up here. And go here. And get the buff, the cerulean tier flask talisman. And then I want to go over to the finger place here. And then I can continue this quest. Do this quest, beat a boss there. And then there's like a boss off a
Fire
ledge
said you go there by following the finger quest
line.
line at Manus Meteor.
Oh, I have to turn to the first one first? Yeah, there's a ledge I fall off somewhere and it starts the boss fight. I've never done that boss, but I want to do it. And then there's going into the capital and taking on the final boss of the DLC. I could also fight the dragon. I could fight Baal. Curse you, Baal. Fuck it, we buy these. I don't think I can after this. Pretty sure that buffs. Yeah. Can't use that. Let's see if there's somewhere to the right I can go through. Guys, we need to band together and fix the gaming industry. You're gonna head off for the night? Yeah, you should do first. The guy is gone! Destroy us all! Are we watching The Hobbit? The Hobbit, the Witch of the Wardrobe. Mine's not gonna get eaten by spiders, but hands shaped like spiders. That's a different story. That is not the button I pressed. I'm holding B so I can go down. I mean, if anyone would do that, it is Captain Picard. The good rules of beer. Ah, yes, everybody loves the quarter-mile run from one point to the next. Oh. Hello, madame. I'm speed! Bonk, bonk, bonk. Speed third! Whoa! Can I blow? Got a bit of blow. Third cannot, in fact, blow this. Blow the finger. I don't think I've gotten that cookbook before. The fuck do you make with it? Red lightning pot. Alright.
Speakus Fire said that tube with a hole at the end is the final one you blow. Maybe try checking the map.
We're gonna see if Ymir is still there.
Speakus Fire said wrong map, the one the quest line gave you.
Nothing. I want to see what he says now that I come back. I went into your secret crypt.
Did you espy some? Well, put it out. Stars will reveal. Free yourself. Oh. I fear that you. The conceits. Is there no? The answer. There never was any hope. Marika. And this is no man. And we have lit. May the gleamings. Oh, hell. Ever young, he knew that his.
I looked in the notes section. I didn't have the finger ruins too.
Madness. A tragedy, if ever there was, that he would feel compelled when the blade. May the gleaming.
Before you go, what's going on? That's exactly where I was gonna go. This does not help me. Yeah, I looked at the key item section because I thought that it was a part of the key item section. Check DMs. Is this gonna be some terrible meme that you're going to send me and I'm gonna look at it and just go, ew? Or is it gonna be one of those funny memes? Oh god, I have so many DMs from everyone! LOL! First one's hilarious. I was about to fucking say. There's... Is this a moon landing joke? This is a moon landing joke, isn't it? I'm sitting here like, there's no way! Oh, spine! Oh, that feels good! That spot exactly, keep that right there. Third big back stretch. That feels like sex right there. Alright. We're gonna go through here. Oh, kill some of them there. Some of them there. Good old night, boys. I went to the wrong warp. You know, I just need to use the night range strat of running up a wall. I should have taken that superpower earlier. Then I could have just gotten around the wall. It would have been so easy. Alright. Gotta do Atlas. That's where I gotta go. Alright, let's look this up. Elden Ring. Right? Second. Finger Ruins. How to get to there? A zero mother gesture. Oh, I need mother gesture. Oh mother! I have oh mother. So I go here. Then I go into this chapel, correct? Just things that you would never fucking try ever. I need to use a specific gesture at the statue. At the headless statue next to that boss arena. Video games are great, guys. Video games are excellent, aren't they? Spike, when are you playing more Mystery Dungeon? I kinda wanna play some more. I might do some more of that tonight while I'm doing infinite prep work. Speaking of which, kaijus are coming along nicely, and I have told the players that they want to make kaijus, they can make kaijus. And I've gotten 3 submissions. Oh, this guy's running a torch in the offhand? Can't this weekday because you're on vacation till Tuesday? Yeah, I'm asking because I know you have vacation. When's your next availability time? Also, are you going to have Crap Top with you? I guess it's not your Crap Top anymore, but you still have Lepotot. We might have to do some Paxelmans. No, I don't want to take the shoulder slam from the horse. That is a move I haven't seen before. They gave him the sauce. You're going to have to your laptop, but you don't think you have Minecraft download on it. That is not a big download. Look, man, you don't have to hop on if you don't want to. I have 2 more days of vacation, and then I work 2 days, and then I have 2 days off. And then I think 3rd might be rich. Oh wait, I can just summon a Mimic here for this? Fuck it, I'll make this way faster.
Speakus Fire said, so what kind of kaiju have you made so far?
A giant bee from a magical accident. A queen bee. So it's a summoner. Also, Sky Whale. Those are the 2 I've made. Somebody's made a living tar pit. And, like a were-owl. A giant bestial were-owl. With fangs on top of a beak. We light 'em up, light 'em up, light. Why did you do the 3rd hit? I was out of stamina, wasn't I? Oh shit! I thought I was at range.
I am High Lord said, just be rich easy.
That's the plan in a week and a day. No guarantees it happens. 3rd is effectively on a waiting investment. So, based on all
Speakus
things
Fire
I've seen
said,
up
do you
until
want
this
me
point,
to link you to Behemoth and Leviathan from my system? You have a backbone for those too.
I might look at those, but not right now. Because if you link them to me now, I probably won't touch them for a couple days and then I'll forget. But, here's the thing. I expect there to be a huge fundamental failing in the U.S. stock market here very soon. A failing that is going, it's going
Speakus
to be a
Fire said,
cascade
obviously
failure.
not right now, but in general.
Yeah. There's going to be a massive cascade failure for the U.S. stock market. Caused by bullshit that hedge funds have been using to get away with what would otherwise
I am High
be
Lord said I
illegal
should just sell my
stock
balls.
market activity. And using these methods in order to screw people out of their money while making as much as possible. They've protected themselves through these methods to at the loss of the average investor. And they've used this to kick the can down the road on money that they have to pay out into the market for their losses. because of this, when it all comes down, it's going to come down hard because they've been screwing around doing this for over a decade. And there's been no one who's been making sure that they are liable. But they are going to be held liable. When they've run out of funds to pay to pay fees for things like swaps that they've used to have banks hold on to their positions effectively, using them as a means to prevent themselves from being margin called. When they run out of money to keep those interest payments, those margin swap
Speaker's
payment
Fire
requirements
said, so
done,
what you're saying is they've been fucking around and it's time for them to find out.
yeah, it's time for
I
them
am
to find out.
Lord said just nihil the stocks.
And I am set up so that I will make bank if this happens. I am counterpicking their position. Reasonable estimate. I think I'll make like $20 million if it goes through. Unreasonable estimate, which would be really bad for the U.S. economy, but really good for my wallet. It could be upwards of $100 million. It depends. If there's a settlement, then it's probably going to be less. If there's like a forced settlement because nobody can pay the amount, because these hedge funds just use these swaps to prevent themselves from paying their requirements for so long that it became, or from being margin called for so long that it became an unstoppable, impossible amount to pay. There will probably be settlements, which means I'd get a lot less money. Dog, you don't need to break the door every time I try to concentrate. You have to wait now.
Speaker's Fire said, not gonna lie bro, I don't really know how money works and at this point my brain is too square to ever learn.
Dog, if you have to break that door, I will break you. I will throw you in the hamper and you'll just wait there until I'm done with the boss fight. Okay. Calm it. Couple. Calm it. Okay, we're gonna take a quick break. I'm gonna turn CC off temporarily so I don't die while I'm gone. I gotta take a dog out. We're gonna do some mid-stream character. You know, take a 10-ish, maybe more minute break. But the thing about money is, if you are not using money to make money, you will eventually fall behind in life and get screwed. The problem therein is using money to make money. There are a variety of ways to do it, and a lot of them will just make you lose money. The stock market is very risky. There are options markets, in my opinion, even riskier. If you have, let's say, 20K, and you put that into a CD, a certificate of deposit, at the current rates, you'll get like 4.5% back in a year. Can you stop? I'm almost done. 4.5% back in a year. Let's say it was $10,000, so 4.5%. That would be $450. I know it's... Can you not? It's not that much. That's $900 if it was $20,000 that you put in. The idea is to do these things to overcome the inflation that devalues your money. The government spending that then results in the government printing more money. Lately, the government has been printing enough money where you're not going to outdo inflation on a certificate of deposit. But that is one of the... If you don't do that, then I recommend you put money into an ETF. It's not a financial advice. That's just what I would do. I am no financial expert. It's just ETFs tend to have great gains year over year.
Speakus Fire said Imma probably go bed then if you're going on break.
Up or cometh. Cometh. I'm looking at you. I'm looking at you, pupper. Thank you for coming to the stream, Spike. Please lurk the stream. It'll help with the Twitch views. Guys, you should follow me here, as well as subscribing on YouTube at the Third Fist and the Third Fist VODs, so that you can see when I post content, when the VODs come up on YouTube, etc. If you have Amazon Prime, you should use your free Twitch sub that you can use on any Twitch channel that you have to manually redeem every month on the Third Fist. That way I get $2 out of Jeff Bezos' wallet directly. Siphon 40 bucks out of there, and then he cannot pay his Wendy's tab. Okay? Do it, please. It would be hilarious to see that headline. Now, I'm going to be right back. I gotta take a doggo out. She is acting like the world is ending. Wait! I can survive! No! You traded! You traded for that!
It was worth it. I wanted to do it.
Why did I jump off the stage?
Oh!
No! That was so dirty! Did I just kill that one by rolling into it? I'm a terrible person! Camera hard right. Here's my epic tale. And now I am trying to fuck a wall. You know what? I'm just gonna sit here and enjoy the moment. Light forward. Light forward. Fuck! Left! Okay! He falls off to spite me! Stop. Stop. Yeah. This is true Dark Souls experience. You're right! This is... Should I spawn here? This is... Oh god, this is not a good spot to spawn! This is fine. I'm alive. This is... No! Paste? Is that TV? Sign on! Sign on! Come steal his TV! And we can watch Batman! Easiest shrine if I, you know, had sentient. If I had sentience. Hey there, folks! Are you ready to die? Lars, Maxie, you can't play the PS5 until you 1v1 me in Minecraft. That's gonna be harder than a PS5. Panic. Fuck. Fuck. No! Panic. Sir, look behind you! A distraction! One's looking that way. There's probably a hidden one on the right or left. Am I just intended to not kill people? Oh! Goofy! I got a ritual pot! Oh, that sounds cool, Mick. Who are you gonna sacrifice to the old ones with that? I'm gonna sacrifice Donald, because I can't do his voice. What do you mean, Mick? I thought he was one of your best friends. Yep. The greater the sacrifice, the greater the reward. I run up on this. Get my shield. Yes, yes, yes. All summons. Ah! Melee time! Smash Bros! Oh, yo! This is the kids. We're cheesing this. easiest, peasiest boss fight of all time. Ow. I say and then I die. What are you? Are you Bat? Oh! That was a distraction! I see now! Standing here, I realize that this is death! This is death! That's a Beyblade! That's a Beyblade! Ah! Ah! Let me live, please. I just want to live. This. Iframes. I believe in iframes! Don't you want to see? Everything here, it's just you and me. Sir? Sir? Sir! Do you need a wheelchair? Sir! That was a long fall! Might I get you some Rite Aid? Something smells off. Something smells really off here. I wonder what it is. I can't tell, I can't smell. Hey there, Porters chat. How are the supporters doing?
Supporters, don't talk to this man. He's gonna put you in a van. This is who your mom was warning you about after school not so much as strangers. This guy right here, this is the poster child for who your mother was telling you.
I've got some ice cream, folks. You want a taste?
Got a Snickers in the back.
I've got a couple Snickers and I've got a Dutch club. Can I sing simple and clean? When you walk away, you don't hear me say please. Oh baby, you know simple and clean is the way that you're making me feel tonight. Wake me up inside, I can't wake up, I'm gonna die. Save me from the beast man cutting out my throat. Yeah. Backstab. She's not status. Get away. This is good. This is good. This is good. This is bad, but this is good. I am this smart, yes. I shit you not, that was not on purpose.
Hello there, reporter. I'm ready to play Luigi. Mario! What are you saying about my my Luigi?
It's pretty 9 out of 10. It's pretty good.
Where's Mario? Is he off saving that bullshit princess bitch again?
Wait, I can survive! No! You traded for that!
It was worth it. I wanted to do it.
Why did I jump off the stage?
Oh!
Oh! No! That was so dirty! Did I just kill that one by rolling into it? I'm a terrible person! Camera hard right. Here's my epic tale. And now I am trying to fuck a wall. You know what? I'm just gonna sit here and enjoy the moment. And light forward. Light forward. Fuck. Left. Okay. He falls off to spite me. Stop. Stop. Yeah. This is true Dark Souls experience. You're right. This is. Should I spawn here? This is. Oh god, this is not a good spot to spawn. This is fine. I'm alive. This is. No! Based. Is that TV? Side on.
Tynon! Come steal his TV! And we can watch Batman!
Easiest shrine if I, you know, had sentient. If I had sentience.
Hey there, folks! Are you ready to die?
Lars, Maxie, you can't play the PS5 until you 1v1 me in Minecraft. Well, that's gonna be harder than a PS5.
Panic. Fuck. Fuck. Panic. Sir, look behind you! A distraction! One's looking that way. There's probably a hidden one on the right or left. Am I just intended to not kill people?
Oh! Goofy! I got a ritual pot!
Oh, that sounds cool, Mick. Who are you gonna sacrifice to the old ones with that?
I'm gonna sacrifice Donald, because I can't do his voice.
What do you mean, Mick? I thought he was one of your best friends.
Yep. The greater the sacrifice, the greater the reward.
I run up on this. Get my shield. Yes, yes, yes. All summons. Ah! Melee time! Smash Bros! Oh, yo! This is the kids. We're cheesing this. Easiest, peasiest boss fight of all time. Ow! I say and then I die. What are you? Are you Bat? Oh! That was a distraction! I see now! Standing here, I realize that this is death! This is death! That's a Beyblade! That's a Beyblade! Ah! Ah! Let me live, please. I just want to live. This. Iframes. I believe in iframes! Don't you want to see everything here? It's just you and me. Sir? Sir? Sir! Do you need a wheelchair? Sir! That was a long fall! Might I get you some Rite Aid? Something smells off. Something smells really off here. I wonder what it is. I can't tell, I can't smell.
Hey there, Porters chat. How are the supporters doing?
Supporters, don't talk to this man. He's gonna put you in a van. This is who your mom was warning you about after school about so much strangers. This guy right here, this is the poster child for who your mother was telling you.
I've got some ice cream, folks. You want a taste?
I got a Snickers in the back.
I've got a couple Snickers and I've got a Dutch club. Can I sing simple and clean? When you walk away, you don't hear me say please. Oh baby, you know simple and clean is the way that you're making me feel tonight. Wake me up inside, I can't wake up, I'm gonna die. Save me from the beast man cutting out my throat. Yeah. Backstab.
She's not status! Get away. This is good, this is good, this is good, this is bad, but this is good. I am this smart, yes? I shit you not, that was not on purpose.
Hello there, reporter. I'm ready to play Luigi. Mario! What are you saying about my my Luigi?
It's pretty 9 out of 10. It's pretty good.
Where's Mario? Is he off saving that bullshit princess bitch again?
Wait, I can survive! No! You traded! You traded for that!
It was worth it. I wanted you.
Why did I jump off the stage?
Oh!
Oh! No! That was so dirty! Did I just kill that one by rolling into it? I'm a terrible person! Camera hard right. Is my epic tale. And now I am trying to fuck a wall. You know what? I'm just gonna sit here and enjoy the moment. And light forward. Light forward. Fuck. Left. Okay. He falls off to spite me. Stop. Stop. Yeah. This is true Dark Souls experience. You're right. This is. Should I spawn here? This is. Oh god, this is not a good spot to spawn. This is fine. I'm alive. This. No! Paste. Is that TV? Sign on! Sign on! Come steal his TV! And we can watch Batman! Easiest shrine if I, you know, had sentient. If I had sentience. Hey there, folks! Are you ready to die? Lars, Maxie, you can't play the PS5 until you 1v1 me in Minecraft. That's gonna be harder than a PS5. Panic. Fuck. Fuck. Panic. Sir, look behind you! A distraction! One's looking that way. There's probably a hidden one on the right or left. Am I just intended to not kill people? Oh! Goofy! I got a ritual pot! Oh, that sounds cool, Mick. Who are you gonna sacrifice to the old ones with that? I'm gonna sacrifice Donald, because I can't do his voice. What do you mean, Mick? I thought he was one of your best friends. Yep. The greater the sacrifice, the greater the reward. I run up on this. Get my shield. Yes, yes, yes. All summon. Ah! Melee time! Smash Bros! Oh, yo! This is the kids. We're cheesing this. Easiest, peasiest boss fight of all time. Ow! I say and then I die. What are you? Are you Bat? Oh! That was a distraction! I see now! Standing here, I realize that this is death! This is death! That's a Beyblade! That's a Beyblade! Ah! Ah! Let me live, please. I just want to live. This. Iframes. I believe in iframes! Don't you want to see everything here? It's just you and me. Sir? Sir? Sir! Do you need a wheelchair? Sir! That was a long fall! Might I get you some Rite Aid? Something smells off. Something smells really off here. I wonder what it is. I can't tell, I can't smell.
Hey there, Borders chat. How are the supporters doing?
Supporters, don't talk to this man. He's gonna put you in a van. This is who your mom was warning you about after school, not so much as strangers. This guy right here, this is the poster child for who your mother was
I've
telling
got
you.
some ice cream, folks. You want a taste?
I got a Snickers in the back.
I've got a couple Snickers and I've got a Dutch club. Can I sing simple and clean? When you walk away, you don't hear me say please. Oh baby, you know simple and clean is the way that you're making me feel tonight. Wake me up inside, I can't wake up, I'm gonna die. Save me from the beat.
Alright, third spec. What would be the method of stopping unlawful patenting in the US and abroad? That is a good question. It'd have to be somebody with the finances to throw some weight around. At least in the fight, amongst the politicians. Or it would have to be a group of individuals through a movement. I would prefer the first one because I don't have $20 million yet. The third doesn't just have money. Not yet, at least. We should start a movement. That's what we should do. We start a movement. It's against patenting video game mechanics. And most players aren't even going to realize, so the vast majority of people did. Was it 90% of people do 10% of the work? The vast majority of people would not realize that patenting video game mechanics is making all video games worse. So we would use this, we'd spread awareness so that we can get video games back on track where they should be going. Where we can have cool mechanics, and we can have interesting changes to this scope, to this entire video gaming industry. That's what we need to do. Let's go with the Black Blade one. That should be like 40,000, right? 30,000, I guess. 30,000. Oh my god, that's so little. That should almost be a level. It's a level right there. It's a level. Level up. Arcane still gives some points into damage. Everything else, not so much. Probably get Arcane 40, and I think that's like a soft cap, that or close to 50. And then we just power into, I guess, Mind. Now we must go and blow the whistle. Wait, I gotta turn crowd control on. I almost forgot. I turned it off so that I could not get killed whilst I was vanished. Let's speed, boy! Just pressing the button to play this song has probably got the VOD demonetized on YouTube. But to be fair, it's not like too many people watch the VOD. Lost grace discovered. Rest of the grace before we forget. Yeah, what I was saying earlier, what I would do if I was investing is probably like put money into ETFs because that's really low maintenance. You don't have to pay attention to a lot of things. It's not what I do, but if I was a first-time investor, that's what I would do. What I would do if I didn't have any experience. I am not saying you should do that. I'm also not a financial advisor, and you take anything I say, if you do anything I say, that's at your own risk. Finger ruins of deal. Deal! deal. I figured that would trap me in the air. You chain rip! That's so AIDS! That's so AIDS! There was nothing I could do! I just got wrecked. You know what I'm gonna do later? I'm gonna open up Pokemon Mystery Dungeon for the first time in ages. By like 2 years? 2 years. Yeah. You know, I'm gonna go get Mew. I'm gonna get Mew and do some of the post-game content. Even though I think I've already got Mewtwo. I know I have Celebi. Because Celebi's in my team as well as a Togekiss. And my main Pokemon's a Sceptile. It's almost like I don't consider poison to be a problem at all. Honestly, everything usually dies from the Link skill Agility with Frenzy Plant, because then I can just attack again. Yes, 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 yes. You get your ass over here, you black worm. I thank you because you're black, or I thank you because you put some weird hex on me. You're using control creature. You're using hold person. Does that fly back on me? It does! I knew it! No! Let me out! Can I shove this spear inside of your mouth and then me heal? Oh my god, I hate it. I hate it so much. I should also do some work on Infinite. I need to write more of the plot and the story. So I've decided that I do want to stream Infinite. At least the first campaign. I'm gonna see how the players feel about it. If the players are down, then we'll do. If not, potentially. Depends on if Third is free time in this time zone, in this time period. Third might end up running 2 Infinite campaigns at once and having one of them be shown on stream. And the other one is just things that they do affect the same world. But they're not prominently featured on the stream. Damn, do you see the homing on it? I jumped backwards last moment. I literally pulled a 180 and that still hit me.
I'm using Witchy hold person magic.
We leave. We flee. We're gonna top off. Then we're gonna ice that one. Bitchery. I cast hold the person. That explodes in a rate. That's some bullshit. That's some bullshit. I did not expect radius explosion of hold person. Nobody else is gonna pull that shenanigan, right? Yeah, die, worm monster. Okay, do we have any more of the hold person ones nearby? I can summon here, blow the finger. I am going to blow the finger. I'm gonna summon here so that I have backup. Pretty sure these guys are weak to fire. Do we have a bomb?
Yes, I have brought a bomb, with which I will show my technical ingenuity.
I don't want to know the lore about those weird worm monsters. We're about to find something that is disgusting, though. Alright, good talisman, good talisman. Let's go back to the church!
The church wait.
That's not where I'm supposed to go. The Cathedral of Management here. I should start a movement about stopping video game companies from patenting video game mechanics. I should strive to get people unelected from positions or taken out of unelected positions. Who are breaking the will of the people. Your sword is literally black. It's darkness. Hello.
I heard another sound, covered by your essence. In the stars, but rest assured, this is on the contrary. I believe it now. May you join.
The third ruins. Pretty sure there's only 2 finger spots. Let's look this up. Elden Ring, third ruins. Oh, so I gotta talk to him. And possibly buy the spells.
I am a complete sorcerer.
Uh-huh.
Study the stars and examine the life therein.
Interesting.
Are you familiar with our findings? Long ago, we began as stardust. Or we too. Is that not divine? And yet, none can fathom. Ah, you met Yulan. Well, I hope that she behaved at least. The poor girl has overcome grave misfortune. Her tongue can be sharp at the best of times, but don't think that makes her a bad person. It's no surprise her little sister too has a heart of gold. Do you recall what I said that Marika, the fingers that guided her were unsound from the start? Well, it is their mother who is damaged.
America's mother, huh?
The fingers are but unripe children, victims in their own right. We all need a mother, do we not? A new mother, a true mother who will not give birth.
This guy is straight up a freak, yeah.
May you join?
Alright, we're gonna warp back, and then we're gonna see if he's still on the chair. If he is, I'm gonna have to buy his last spell, and then we'll see if he's still there. Now what is going on here? Interesting. I see the splatter of light upon this canvas. Let me check out the chair. We're about to see some shenanigans. Jolan! Jolan, I know you're gonna attack me down here, Jolan. Finger ruins in the air. Alright, it's time to get wrecked by Finger Mother. Finger Mother Man.
The third of the ruins, guarded by Finger Mother Man.
Oh, hello, sir! By the way, this is the guy we were just talking to. And he's a giant hand monster. His body is made of fingers. His fingers are made of fingers. His torso is made of fingers. Yeah, this is disgusting. Oh. You know, it's effectively a certainty that there exists life not on this Earth, because the Big Bang is still occurring. Matter is still being created on the edge of the galaxy, or not the galaxy, the universe. So, because of this, there is no doubt that life either does exist or will exist, because even though it is a small possibility that a planet will occur in the circumstances where life will come to be, that means as long as that we have infinite time and infinite space in creation for these circumstances to come into existence, there will eventually be another. What does the average alien of high intel, you know, of like a human level intelligence capable of space travel look like? Are we gonna get like space dolphins? Space dolphin! Oh, that's an attack. I thought he was kind of turning. Oh, now he's doing the sweep laser. Fuck! No! Come on! Mimicked here, I believe! That's a pulse, isn't it? That's a chain attack! Oh my god, that sucks. Oh, I almost got him to the end. This is one of the harder bosses in the game. Almost one-tried him.
Mimic tear away!
Yeah, I wonder what they would think of our petty squabbles over...
Yes, the rights of the video game mechanic. Yes, this one company is the only one that has the rights to create to have summon monsters and other creatures. inside of a game that can attack others.
The dumbest shit. I should start a movement. A movement to end patenting video game mechanics so that we no longer lose out on potentially future good games. Potential future good games. You chill. Fuck! I got fingered, boys! I got hit by the 50 fingers. Far more powerful than the 2 fingers. Isn't it like a madness-infused 2 fingers that makes you the Lord of Frenzied Flame? Or that inflicts you with the madness that makes you the Lord of Frenzied Flame? Who's messaged me? Oh, let's kill this bad boy. What's your opinion on the whole issue of video game patents for mechanics? I feel like you have an opinion on the matter, Soundwave. Run around. Oh, it's an attack. I understand. I'm dead. He changed the attack. Look, I never thought I'd get fingers that hard. Okay. Never thought. I know I saw a notification on my phone. Yeah, I saw a notification that said drown Toby Fox, and I was like, is this more praised radical political violence? Look, hell, in like the last day, it's very greedy, yeah. Dude, in the last day, there was or maybe 2 days, there was a shooting at a country club, there was another shooting. Both by people who are left-wing. Like, don't lie to me and say that political violence is on the opposite side, and then like go out and shoot people indiscriminately. Healthcare CEO, the president twice, Charlie Kirk. It's a problem. Don't lie about what the problem is. There should not be any political violence. If there is, then you have a cult. It's disgusting. What the fuck was that attack? Okay. I just got fucked. Okay, we're gonna kill Finger Man with the power of diabetes. Come on, Finger Boy. You mirror or Mitch here, Finger Boy. God damn it! I hate how it looks like the finger has either decent pecs or boobs. If you look at the front. Ugh. I want to kill the Finger Boy. We gotta kill Finger Boy Mateer. Finger Boy Mateer would like to battle. Do I have any items that can give me a buff? Alright, buddy boy, let's go. Bro, I get up, I roll out of an attack, and he's already hit me the frame I get out of the roll before I can... The roll iframes, before I can roll again to get more iframes. Jesus! This boss is AIDS! If you have bosses that are that fast, you might as well give us the ability to be fast. Increase dex, can't increase speed. I should just use bow only. Just Iron Eye it. How could that go right? Rodon would like to know your location. Oh.
Here, I'm gonna slap you. Mario style. Okay.
What? Like, once he starts doing the boom, 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 you can't. Like, even with perfect timing, you cannot avoid the attack. You'll avoid the first one, the second one hits you, the frame you're out. It's the same issue you had with Radon. Now, Radon, Promised Consort Radon, before getting nerf bashed, was ridiculous. I beat him. Man could just... Where even if you time it perfectly, you will still get slapped by his sword. That's not what I wanted to do.
I'm gonna slap you. It's me, Super Mario. Thank you so much for the game.
No, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to throw... No, don't run this way. Yeah. Bodarius. Okay, I've got the weapon buff. God damn it. Ooh, boss saves. I almost got it in like the second try, too. This is giving me ideas to creep out my players in D&D. Just have a giant finger monster. Have Mateer. Have Mateer just show up.
Giant finger monster time. Okay, guys, you gotta beat the giant finger monster. It's guarding the path to the greater land.
Don't you dare. You're gonna head smash. I let go of B while I was running, and it rolled me way out of where I wanted to be. That was in hit range. Jesus Christ. What am I fighting? I don't know how I didn't get hit, but we're gonna take this. Wait, what? I understand now. So when he does that boom, 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 slams himself against the water surface, I was expecting that it did damage in a pulse. Instead, his body is an active hitbox, and then it's a pulse, which means you cannot choke up on him and roll, because then you'll have to deal with the body hitbox and then the pulse hitbox. That AIDS. That AIDS. Fuck. Fuck. We're to that part in the DLC where all of the bosses are so hard that crowd control is not necessary. It does not add a lot in terms of difficulty. I'm gonna drink like 16 big facts. Bro, you're pissed off? I thought I was out of range. Well, come over here. Come on. Shit. Or you just one more try. One more try. Okay, finger Wednesday. Let me blow this whistle. Let me summon thine friendo. You. Let's go. You shot the wrong person, you fool. I have way less health than Mimic Tear. You're doing this. I think he's smart. He understands that Mimic Tear's a summon. You just spam Frenzy Laser? That's probably pretty good. Is it actually Frenzy, this boss? I mean, this boss was human and is insane. Fuck! Alright, let's go right out. Let's got things to do today. Who am I going to raid out to? Who is live? The Larks is playing 9 Souls, Pink Spray's playing Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Time. Or of Sky. Freaking Ryan's playing Shadows of Doubt. Water's playing Diablo. Let's go raid Arcane Ryan. Let's raid Ryan. What do we get in there? Scream, peanut butter, onion, right to the high heavens, kick-ass, take names, do the best in all things you do. Follow me here, as well as subscribing on the Third Fist and the Third Fist VODs, so you can see whenever the VODs go live on YouTube. A place where you can view the VODs, because Twitch only keeps them for 2 weeks. If you have Amazon Prime, use your free Twitch sub that you get every month and have to manually redeem on the Third Fist. That way I get $2 out of Jeff Bezos' pocket, straight out of his wallet, that I can use for improving the stream or surviving. Then, under those circumstances, you will get 500 free well, not free, but 500 conciliatory crowd control coins you have to redeem in crowd control every month. It's beautiful. You literally get so many benefits out of subscribing. You also get extra channel points for watch time, as well as like all the there's a multiplier of all channel points you get if you're a sub, depending on your sub tier. You on top of that, you get all of our emotes and animated emotes. It's so beautiful. It's excellent. You get a special role in the Discord. I appreciate you guys. I try to make sure that you guys get a lot if you sub. Have a good night, guys. And peanut butter onion raid, Arcane Ryan, that beautiful son of a bitch. I have had this lamp off all stream. My lighting has been bad all stream. And Third forgot to put the proper lighting on. Third is now mad at himself. And it's turned into a light bulb.